Hey everybody, it's John here again, and man, I'm excited. I woke up, I got out of work this morning, and sitting there waiting for me was this package. And most of you are familiar with the way this design is now, with the Castle Grayskull wraparound slipcover here, which means it's one of the Club Grayskull figures. And the one that just got released is Skeletor. He looks fantastic so far. He's in this cool little window box. It does have some holes in the top so some light can get in. If you're somebody that likes to keep it mint on card. It is from the Club Grayskull subscription line that Matty Collector is going on right now. The back of the box shows off the Filmation Style Skeletor of what's inside. Man, I can't wait to get this thing open. So, yeah, why waste any more time? I'm gonna open them up. Alright, so here we have our amazing Filmation Style Skeletor. He is the figure we've been waiting for since back in the 80s. He matches the cartoon perfectly. His colors are right. I'll bring his face in here a little bit closer. Look at the sculpt on his face. It's like you're holding the cartoon in your hands. He's amazing. He stands well, which is always good. He's a little bit more basic than the classics figures normally are detail-wise, but he still does have a fair bit of detail on him. He's really just a solid piece of blue, and it's a basic purple and a little bit of black, and the yellow of his face, like the sculpting in his hood piece, and they did a great job of making it so it was still movable with its articulation. Speaking of articulation, let's go through that real quick. His head does move up and down slightly and goes to the sides. His shoulders are tight, which is good, but they do come out, and they're on a ball joint, so they should go all the way around if you wanted them to. And he does have an upper arm rotation, bends at the elbows. Does turn at the wrist, and he does have the pivot at the wrist right here, which is the new articulation point for these guys. He does have an ab crunch, and he does have a waist swivel. He has quite a bit of hip articulation. You could probably get him doing the splits pretty well if you were into that kind of thing. Of course, the ball jointed hips does give him rotation as well. His legs come out a fair amount, and they go back about the same. He bends at the knee. No, well, he does have a boot cut swivel. That's awesome. I didn't expect that. And he has his ankles can go forward and back, and they also are on these rockers, which are the new design, which I'm getting used to them. So I don't really have any paint defects on mine, which is good, because I have seen some people that have black splotches all over the face. Oh, they even sculpted each one of his teeth individually. Wow, that's great. It would be, I know it probably would have been hard to do, but man, if they could have articulated this jaw so you could open and close his mouth, that would have been absolutely fantastic. Oh, look, they even have his fingernails painted. Isn't that sweet? He does come with 2 items. Comes with his traditional Havoc staff, also done to look like the Filmation. It is this kind of gray-blue, which you can tell is a different blue than him. The sculpting on it's very well done. Not a whole lot of issues. And then it's just a basic purple for the rest of the staff part, but it fits him very well. And then he also comes with this. Now, I know a lot of people don't know where this comes from, especially if you're younger to the line and you didn't collect the original figures. It's not a Filmation piece. It is from the mini comics. And let's see if I can bring this up here. And originally, in its first few showings, it's called the Lightning Blade. But very quickly, as the story progresses, they changed the name of it in later issues. It's here to the Energy Blade. If I'm correct, let's see. Wielding his Energy Blade. So this is the sword. And that's where that comes from. This is a great book, by the way. And it is a two-tone metallic sword, so it's got this nice kind of gold and silver shining through. Not a lot of issues, a little bit of paint bleed on the edge here, but other than that, can't really complain. It will fit in his hand. It's a little loose, but I probably won't put it with the Skeletor, since it does match the Alcalis figure better. Speaking of the other Skeletors, ooh, pardon me. This is pretty much my main display Skeletor right here. He does have that Alcala head. But right away, the Filmation Style Skeletor's head is huge compared to the other one. But this sword, I'll probably put in his hand. If I can get it in there. There it goes. Yeah, looks great. He is missing the fins on his arms. Of course, this one has the open-toed feet. And as you can see, there's a lot more detailing, a lot more paintwork on these guys. But that's not the point of this 2.0 or Club Grayskull line. They're more to get that Filmation look. I wish his harness fit, well, maybe that'll help, a little bit more snug on his chest. And here is the original face sculpt for the Skeletor figure. And just so you can see that in comparison, which is modeled more towards the original toy. A couple of these guys' ankles are starting to get a little loose. Could be from the heat. It's pretty warm here right now. Yeah, you can lay over there. And then they had this yellow face that was supposed to represent more of the Filmation look. He came in the 2-pack, I think, with Lex Luthor, where they put a little less paint detail on him. And I don't think they changed anything else on his harness. But it's definitely a weak comparison to what we have now. You know, they tried with the parts that they already had. And it was a nice effort. They changed out the loincloth piece. And then I have one more. So now I have 4 Skeletors. This one is a custom Alcala head that I picked up from a artist. And I just love the crazy design on this face. But I mean, this Skeletor is great. Fits in really well. Trapjaw. And if you manage to have picked up a couple of hover robots, you've got yourself quite the evil duo. Now I might just have to finally open up that He-Man. I've been saving him because I just like the way he looks in this box, but yeah, there you go. That's our new Skeletor figure. Great job, guys. He did unfortunately sell out within just a couple of minutes, which means he's probably going to end up being like the He-Man figure, where he's going to be on eBay for the next few days, hovering around the $100 mark, which, I don't know, is ridiculous. I don't know why people have to try to mark it up that much. I could see maybe doubling the price, but 4 to 5 times the price is just greedy, trying to make money off of the poor folks that didn't have the ability to subscribe to the line, which now I know not everybody can afford it, and a lot of people want these figures when they can get them, so I don't know. I'm not a fan of scalpers. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this at all, subscribe for more, and I'll put up a few photos here before I go. So, again, thank you.